Hey y'all, welcome back to Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. So, today on Chef Carter's Cooking Corner, I am going to be making shrimp and grits. So, I want to make them kind of fancy for my New Year. This is going to be for my New Year's dinner. And so, what I'm going to do here is just cut the tops off these peppers, and I'm using red and green. So the green ones are from my freezer, because y'all know how I do. When I buy vegetables and I have extra left, I freeze it. Alright, so I want to cut these in chunks. So we just want to roughly chop these peppers up. And so these are going to look like funfetti, colorful confetti inside the dish. So let me go ahead and cut these in half. Here we go. And I want to use some of the pepper seeds. They kind of give it a flavor too. You don't want a lot of pepper seeds though, just a few. So some of them I will take out. Alright. There we go. Ooh. Let me see. Just making strips for now. This one's kind of thick. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty then. So, we are going to turn this way. Turn these this way. And then we're going to chop it like this. And watch your fingers, y'all. So again, this is just a rough chop. So we don't want these minced, and they're going to be really pretty with the, you know, the creamy color of the grits. And there are going to be other vegetables in here too. So we're going to go ahead and put these in my little bowl here. They already look so pretty. Don't they look pretty? Alright. So I got shrimp here. I got these small shrimp. These are extra small. And then we have these extra large. But you could use the colossal. So I am going to thaw these large shrimp out because I want to saute those. Alright. So we got that cleared off the board. So we have some celery, we have onion, and we have carrots. Although my carrots I want to cut down as well. They're still frozen. That's okay. They'll still cut. There we go. And again, it's just a rough chop going through these carrots here. Just kind of move that out of the way. So yes, I'm so excited because I tried this recipe earlier this week and it was really good. And I do try to formulate my own recipes. And if I don't have my own, I do give credit where credit is due. Alright. So I have been on this mirepoix kick lately, and mirepoix are carrots, onion, and celery. But we are going to have the addition of garlic and peppers as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these carrots in here. So if you're wondering why there's a paper towel down here, it's a damp paper towel, and that just kind of ensures that this doesn't move so much. So, alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut up this garlic, but we're going to put this in the side. We'll put it back in here. So, I'm going to break that open like so. Take the peel off there. Uh-oh, this one's like, you're not taking me without a struggle. It's okay. There we go. So now let's go ahead and we're going to do the same thing like we did earlier. Chop it this way and then chop it that way. And then just kind of run our knife through it, making them kind of smaller. So we don't want anyone to have like a big bite of garlic. We want that to taste good. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay. So, go ahead. Put this into my little container. Ooh. Do it slowly there. Okay. That looks so beautiful, y'all. Okay, I did wash my surface off here. Alright, so it's like this garlic gets everywhere. Alright, so we have that prep. We're going to open this can. We're going to start the bacon. Yes, bacon's going into this too. Yum! So excited, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, so I measured out my tomato paste, and I don't want to waste what I got here. So I reused the bag I had the carrots in, because you know the bag is not dirty. It just had carrots in it, and it's only been like a week or two maybe. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just kind of flattening it out, and we're going to seal it. And then I'm going to do this. Actually, I'm going to like fold it in half. So now, if I need more tomato paste, bam, I just open it up, take some of it out, and we got it. Alright, be right back. Alright, so I'm cooking 4 pieces of bacon here. And so this is going to serve 2 things: flavor, and it's also starting to season the pan and also help me build those layers of flavor with the mirepoix and the garlic and the peppers. This is going to be so flavorful. So I like to cook my bacon on medium to low. There's a lot of reasons why you want to cook your bacon on low instead of high. The main reason is when you cook it at too high of a temperature, it can actually cause it to form cancer-causing compounds. That's that right, compounds. You know, and none of us want that in our bacon. We want all the flavor and the enjoyment, you know. So I also started it in a cold skillet. So, yeah. And then I don't know why I'm flipping it over and over. You really don't need to. You could just walk away, but keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? So, once this bacon is cooked, I will start the grits. The grits will probably take about 20 minutes. I'm thinking about 10 minutes to get the water boiling, and then once the water is boiling, that's when you add your grits. So, and I'm making kind of a small version of this. You know, you can make as much as you like. Just double, triple the ingredients. For the grits, I will be following the packaging instructions, except for one change. The package will call for, like, I don't want a lot of grits because it's just 2 people eating this. So the package will call for 2 cups of water, but I'm going to do 1 cup of water and 1 cup of cream. And so I'm adding cream, but I'm not going to be adding butter. So, because if you think about it, there's butter, fat, and cream, so you don't need to add both of them unless you want it extra rich. Alright, so we're going to let it do its thing. Let me do my thing. Alright, so I've already dumped out the extra bacon fat, and my extra large shrimp is ready. So I'm going to stick those in the pan. And again, I made sure to thaw them, because if they're not thawed, they're going to have extra water, and you want to saute. You don't want to boil or steam these. Alright. So we're going to let them go on one side. I'll be right back. I'm going to wash my hands from touching those. Okay, I'm cleaning a little bit, but I'm keeping an eye on those. So we're going to saute these on both sides, and then we're going to take them out of the pan, and then we're going to cook up the vegetables. So while that's happening, I'm going to heat up the water to do the grits, so that the grits and the shrimp will be done at the same time. Alright, that's not quite ready, so we're going to let them cook a little longer. And once they're done, they should release easy. You see how I'm just barely touching them? Once they're nice brown, they should just pop. It's not always the rule, sadly, so sometimes you just got to check, double check, triple check. Okay, so these are popping up a little easier now. can see they're leaving a little bit in the pan, and that's good because that's going to be flavor for the vegetables. Alright, so I do want to season this. So right now I'm just going to put a little salt. We don't want to add pepper yet because the pepper might burn. But we will be adding more seasoning to that. So we just want a little salt for now. Alright, so we will be adding this back into the hot vegetables, so they're like 99% done. So we're going to go ahead and take them out. Next, we're going to add the onions. And the onions and the vegetables will release liquid to deglaze the pan. Alright, so let me turn your attention real quick. Alright, so let me go ahead and add the vegetables, the rest of them. This is the carrots, the tomato sauce is in there. I'm going to go ahead and turn these down to low. They were on medium. Alright, I'm going to add the celery in there. Alright, so we can take our eyes off this now and start our So our cream and our water is boiling. So now we're just going to add a 1/2 cup of grits into there and start mixing with you can do a wooden spoon, or you can do like I am, use a whisk. Alright, you want to keep an eye on this, and you want to whisk it constantly. I'm also going to be mixing the vegetables. Give the vegetables a good turn. Time for the shrimp. Not time for the shrimp. My mind is on that shrimp. Time for the stir here. Alright, so I'm going to keep mixing the shrimp every couple moments. Or not the shrimp. Why do I keep saying shrimp? I mean the grits. And we're going to get back to the vegetables. Alright, so the vegetables are a little drier than I anticipated they would be. So what I'm going to do now is add my garlic. And I'm going to add a little water. You could add wine or vegetable stock at this point, or chicken stock. Alright. Kind of get those vegetables a little softer. Get that flavor off the pan before it burns. Alright, need to stir the grits again. Alright, the grits are what I call dancing now. I'm going to get you over there real quick. I need 2 cameras. Guys, help me. What is that? Cash App. Alright, so my grits actually look like they need a little more water. And that's okay. Like right now I'm going to add a little water. And I'm using that same cup that I measured the water and the cream in earlier. We're going to let those go for a while. Again, this is on low. You do want to keep an eye on your grits. Alright. Alright. Back to the vegetables. Alright, so they're still a little drier than I like, so we're going to add a little more water. Or if you want to do broth, that's fine too. And if you add a hair too much water, that's okay. Just let it cook a little longer. Doesn't this look good? Alright, now I need to mix the grits again. Alright, get those done. Alright, I'm going to turn these vegetables up to medium. Because I put cold water in there. You never want to use hot water, because hot water from the tap, there's some issues with that. Like, I forget what all the issues are. Like, it's just not as healthy for you. Like, there's some health issues using water from the tap. Alright. So my grits, they're almost ready for a little magic. So we're gonna put some cheese in that grits and some flavor. All right, so now I'm gonna add about 3 ounces of sharp white cheddar cheese, and I'm just breaking it up into chunks. It'll melt. All right, we also want to season it. Ooh, ouch, pinched myself on this. And grits do take a lot of seasoning. All right, so what this is, it's Montreal steak seasoning. It'll give a lot of good flavor, and I'm about to add that to my vegetables as well. I'm going to add a little more cream, okay? I did add some water. We're going to add a little cream. Mix that up. Pan keeps rocking. There we go. Now it's a little steady there. All right. So I think we're good. We may have to finish it off with a touch more cream, but we'll see. All right. So we're gonna let that cheese melt and these grits do its thing, get a little thicker. Not too thick though. We want them to be creamy. All right, so, oh, we got a lump of cheese in there. All right, back to the vegetables. All right, so we're back to the vegetables. I'm going to add a little more of that Montreal seasoning to the vegetables here. And give those a swirl. My pan's not so hot because I did have to stop for a second and take care of something, and I turned the heat off, but we'll get it back up to temperature. All right, let me mix those grits again. Things away and cleaning as I go. Give the grits another mix. Alright, and this pan is getting back up to temperature. Alrighty then. So, while this is getting back up to temperature, I'm going to add some of the small shrimp to here. And then I'm going to add some of the small shrimp to the grits. Alright. So that's looking really good. Back to the vegetable. Still a chunk of cheese in there. Maybe I should have cut the cheese up a little smaller. That's okay. It'll melt. Okay, these shrimp are already cooked. These small shrimp. So now we have the extra large shrimp, although they're not much bigger. think I was lied to. Or maybe I'm thinking of colossal shrimp. Alright, so we're going to let everything heat through. And then this will be done. Alright, mix that. There's grits again. Alright. These grits are just right. I'll turn those off. Don't those look good with all the vegetables and stuff? Can't wait to plate these up. So the shrimp do have tails on them, but that's alright. You just, you know, eat around the tails. Alright, so now we want to crumble the bacon up. Put the bacon in here as well. This is going to be so good, y'all. Alright, I think we're ready to plate. Alright, I'm going to plate this up and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So here we go. Go put, ooh. Go put a little more seasoning on top. There we go. Alright, now the taste test. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm speechless, y'all. This is so good. I haven't had the shrimp yet. I outdid myself on this, y'all. Wow. Just flavor up on top of flavor. So, let me know if y'all try this. You know, when you got the shrimp like this, all you have to do is just pick it up by the tail and eat it. There's the tail. Yummy, yummy. Alright, well, thanks for stopping in. Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Remember to like, subscribe, share. I'll see you next time. Oh my goodness. I'm like chewing in y'all's ears. Sorry.